You don't look like a trainee. I just got done with the last trainee of the bunch for Christmas. And you don't seem to belong here. Can I touch your face? I mean, hold on. Oh, that's because, oh, you're talking at least, but that's because, this room number is 2222, the Candy Kingdom, Candy Warehouse, whatever you want to call it, Candy Room. This is where we make all the candy for the good little children of Earth. You're definitely not a trainee, then who are you? Are you the health inspector? Are you lost? We don't really get to run away here. I got to run a long time ago, and I counted 2,222 rooms in this place. Up to here at least, and there's longer rows below that. Or above that. Vertical and horizontal is really not a thing here. But yeah, I don't know if I should even write you off as a trainee. You can be my friend. I mean, did you get your elf initiation yet? No? Well, elf initiation is basically there's these fake elf ears, actually made by elf skin. You start out human, transfer into an elf, and then, unfortunately, when they pass, we get their ears and then put them on the humans, and they transfer, then they, yeah, so you get it. It's the cycle of life, I guess. But anyway, you put them on, and then once you do a couple magic spells, which I'll show you today in order to make the candy, your ears will fuse into an elf. So, I don't even know if I should really be telling you this. Like I said, I just got done with another trainee. But I guess I can write you in as one. I think. I'm just a little confused here, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, I got this notebook from my girl when I visited Earth. Her name was like, I don't even remember, but she was an artist and she had just gotten out of jail. She really seemed to change her life around. Even though she was a scamming, lying artist, she still had a good heart, and that's what we look for here. You look a little pale. Ah, so pale. Are you okay? Huh. Okay, can I just get your name, please? Okay, you're not on the list, but I'm just gonna write you in, so. Can you repeat that, just to make sure? Okay, beautiful. Can I have your birthday? What year is that? Yeah, you're from, how old are you? And you don't know where you are? You don't know how you got here? I mean, you're really old. To be an elf, at least. I think you're older than St. Nicholas. We don't really talk about him much in here, but yeah. Okay. What's your favorite candy? Okay. It's okay. So I guess just relax and we'll start explaining what's going to entail being an elf here in this kingdom. Excuse me while I have a drink. Oh, this? Yeah, we get Dunkin' Donuts coffee transferred up to this kingdom. The elves are usually asleep for the 45 minutes we get every year, and they transfer pounds and tons and pounds and tons of coffee, and it's just brewed right here. So if you'd like a cup, I'd love to. I don't know why Dunkin' Donuts promotes their brand in Santa's kingdom, because, I mean, what do you know, where are we going? We're not allowed to leave once we're here. That's why I'm wondering how you kind of got here. Just doesn't seem to add up. Okay. So, what your training is going to be like here, obviously you're going to put those elf ears on, and I'm going to wait actually before I, give those to you for good to put on your skin. One size fits all, but because I want to see if you can actually, do a spell. But I'm still going to tell you, I'm the manager of this kingdom, and there are a couple thousand elves, a little less, but who work around. Obviously, we're in the quiet part, but we're very open here. Like I said, we make the candy for the children of Earth. We don't really specialize with life on other planets, but there are sometimes we get orders for days that aren't on scheduled Christmas, which is December 25th. So first off, I'll show you how to make an ingredient for good children. So what we're going to do for good kids, it's very, very simple. We get one of our homemade pottery bowls. The good children of Earth, they, get special treatment because all of their year, from one Christmas to the next, they have good hearts and they don't bully anybody, they don't treat anybody poorly. So we take our time with that. So, okay, first thing we're going to need the bowl. And for good children, I have an open set of kinetic sand, which we also make here. I'm just showing you what it looks like when it's wrapped up, because you'll see this on the shelves, and you're going to want to pay attention because these are the ingredients for a good child. But the last part is the hardest part because all the ingredients start off the same. Okay, but anyway, let me just remove my ring. It was my great-grandmother, my grandmother's, long, long ago when I lived on Earth. Because again, all elves start off human. I got this job unwillingly, but you get used to it. So we're just going to open the sand here. You'll notice everything is a little bit small here. This technically would be a cereal bowl for humans, for you, I guess. So we're going to just take a pinch of sand. Okay. All kids, good or bad, get a pinch of salt as well. Okay, next, all good children get a crystal. And the reason they get a crystal is because crystals are magic, and you can do anything with any type of crystal. Some have different properties, but overall, we just want the properties of natural growing crystals in our Good Kids ingredients. So here we have aquamarine, clear quartz, and beautiful amethyst. So I was thinking, since I'm just showing you, we'll just make a basic one. So we'll use quartz. Just apply that in there. Okay, put the other crystals down. And second to last, we want to get a create potato made here in the kingdom. Yes, we put a potato in every single one of our children's ingredients. It's just the elf touch. So, place that in there. Okay, and then last but not least, before we start, just some stars for being such a good child. We've got silver, white, yellow. Okay. So, now that we have everything in here, kind of swirl it around. And then we want to heat it up. So to do that, health hazards, we have these everywhere. You just want to heat the bowl. Okay, and let's just stir that up with a brush. It's getting mashable, malleable. Okay. And then finally, the wand. Yes, the wand. That is what will be your test. Soon, I'm going to show you bad and good. So right now, I'm just showing you a bad child, or a good child's ingredients. So we just do a little mumble here of the spell. Even the humans who come in who aren't initiated usually know the spells offhand. We kind of don't know and never figured it out if it was in our heads or if it was real. It's kind of like speaking in tongues. It just comes with the energy, so. Okay, so let's see. Since it was so basic, let me just, reach down in here. And it seems that we've created just a general Hershey's chocolate candy bar. Extra large, probably because I took so long. Yeah, people think that candy's made in a factory on a conveyor belt, but it's actually made here in the Elf Kingdom and then shipped to Earth. You know, it's all for show. It's all a conspiracy, allegedly. Not conspiracy. So that is how you make a good child's candy bar. And then after the second time, I'll show you what we make in general, and the mistakes and the good parts. So for a child who usually gets coal for Christmas or is just overall bad, we just start with a cup. Just a regular cup. And bad kids don't get any stars, they don't get a good potato, they don't get much of anything actually. They start off with a lot of salt for this one. We use the big hole for this one. You just want to fill that up to the line. Even though they're bad kids, we still want to be precise. And then pepper. Just a hint. We don't want them to be able to taste it. All candy's made with a lot of sodium salt anyway, same thing. Okay, then probably the worst part, but it's not really what you think. Gorilla Glue. So you're probably thinking, that's poisonous, that's going to hurt. No, see, Gorilla Glue is actually made from gorillas. And gorillas, although they're a little bit feisty, they're punishing. And trust me, the gorillas took a lot of time to make this glue for the children, bad children. So we're only going to put a drop in here, and when the kid eats their candy bar, they're going to say, I should have been good this year. No worries, no dangers, nothing of the sort. One hint, drop of Gorilla Glue. Okay. Just mix that in there. Now, obviously no crystals because there's no magic. It's kind of just like, let's get this done. And of course we go a lot faster than we're going right now. I'm just trying to show you the ingredients. Okay. Here we go. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs. No. You name it. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, yams, potatoes. Okay. Sorry, I was singing an Earth meme. An Earth meme. How I wish to be able to view the internets again. Anyway, we give them a microwavable potato. Not a creative potato. Microwavable potato. So, just putting that in there. Like so. And it kind of creates a space here. So we've got the glue, the salt, and the pepper. And we cook. And the reason we need this barrier is because it binds it all up into the candy that we want. So, let me just... Let's see. Ready? See, is that warm? Ooh. Okay. It dropped. It worked. Alright, brilliant. So... now we need the magic wand, because yes, we do need it. Bam! I don't know if you missed that, but we've got Ferrero Rocher. As an elf, I'm still not good at pronouncing names. Ferrero Rocher. Chocolates are a tempting combination of luscious, creamy chocolate filling surrounding a whole hazelnut with a delicious, crisp wafer, all enveloped in milk chocolate and finely chopped glue. Not poisonous, just lesson learning. And then we'll just ship this off to Santa's naughty list, and that's all. I do want to advise you that during all of these times, you wear gloves. Yes, these are satin, but they're nice and they help. As you can see, with the bad children, we want to wait till the potato drops. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, yams. You name it. Okay. Okay, so we have our gloves, and during this time, we always want to make sure we have a towel on our lap. Just in case we're spilling something. Obviously, you're going to have a table to work with, but we like to keep our clothes nice and clean. Okay. Alright, so that is pretty much the basis of everything. Wear gloves. So now I'm going to show you the types of good candy and mistake candy. The mistake candy we don't even send out because we wouldn't wish that candy on anyone. So let's show you an example of good candy. Candy canes. Kids like small candy canes, right? Usually, even bad children we wouldn't wish peppermint on. It has incredible properties. It helps anxiety when you smell the scent of peppermint. It clears the senses, stimulates the senses. But eating a lot of it gives kids a tummy ache, and we don't want that happening. So we still like to have the whole candy cane aspect for Christmas. You know, we have candy cane fences outside the kingdom that's electrical and full of barbed wire, but overall it's good and it's cute and it's in the Christmas spirit. This is an example of good candy. M&Ms. Children love M&Ms. Packaged very adorably for Christmas in a candy cane mold. Twix. Lots of kids and adults love Twix. So, you know, sometimes we'll leave the elves that are chosen will leave candy canes to, like, you know, the drunkards or drunkards of, like, New York and the streets who, you know, are laying there and not homeless. I'm not talking about homeless. Homeless we actually give really good food to. I'm talking about just, you know, the people who go out on Christmas Eve at the bar and don't make it home all the way. We like to leave them the candy they might like Twix. Homeless we actually bake ham and turkey and all kinds of really good food. But yeah, didn't want to mess that one up. Now, these are an example of good handmade elf candy. No peppermint. We're not saying that peppermint is a really bad thing, but I am saying that there are mistakes, and this is one of our big mistakes. Can you tell me what's wrong with this? Well, in my opinion, it's an overly large candy cane. Horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Good movie, Superstar. Okay. Kids will not eat this. Kids will not play with this. And if they did play with it, they'd probably whack their sister or brother over the head with it and just cause a lot of problems. And we don't like problems in this kingdom. Like I said, we're very open here. In fact, I can smell the peppermint, and it's already making my tummy hurt because my anxiety, it's not really high right now, even though I don't know who you are. But yeah, this is a mistake of not paying attention and just letting things happen. And we have an overly large candy cane that we're not even going to give to bad kids. So we really don't know what to do with it. The guards were talking about putting it outside as a extra security measure, but the elves don't go around peppermint much anyway. The only peppermint we use is for the tiny wee candy canes we like to give, you know, just for show and for Christmas decorations, maybe put on the tree. All of our rooms have a tree. Our tree's back there, pretty far, whatever you can see. So that is an example of bad candy. One more example. M&Ms. Again, kids love them, adults love them, whatever. Example of good packaging, good works, knowing not to put the peppermint and mix with chocolate, and that's another thing. And then bad packaging. Bad. We don't even want to give this to the bad children, but we probably might. We, usually stock these in bars because, it takes a person to be drunk to want to enjoy these. And these are peanut M&Ms. Yuck. Most elves don't like these. Myself especially. And you can tell they're already open. So when elves lash out and don't want to listen, I unfortunately have to give them the chance to run. And remember how I said that I ran a long, long time ago? Big mistake. You can run and you can count the rooms, but ultimately you do get caught and you do get punished. And we just don't want that around here. We just like to enjoy ourselves. So I hope that this gave you an overall good explanation of, being here and how we make our candy. Some other candy that we make that we like to enjoy ourselves as elves. Gummy bears. Hershey Kisses, white chocolate and dark chocolate. Nerds. And again, we had the good chocolates, and don't get me wrong, even though this is an example of bad kids' chocolate, we still make good ones of these. Usually the spoiled children get these, and that usually sometimes means that they're bad. And bad kids, it's not their fault they're bad all the time, Their parents are usually the ones to blame for the way that they raise their kids, so we like to at least give them that benefit of the doubt. If we know that they were being bad because a parent was being bad, then usually we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and won't use that Gorilla Glue. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up. I'm just going to quickly... Here's the ingredients with the potato dropped. So I just want to see if you can make yourself a candy bar. Okay? So go ahead with that. I'll set that right here for you. Let's find the magic wand. Hand that to you. And if you can make a type of candy bar, then I will hand you these and you can be an elf. So go ahead. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very, very good. Do you want me to light it or do you want to do it? It doesn't really matter, it's just fire. Okay, I'll give that to you. Go ahead. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. You're definitely ready to be an elf. Where did you come from? You don't remember? You're an artist, too? Like the person I met in New York? I mean, you kind of do resemble her. Huh. Yeah, you're an artist. And you've been in jail before, too, huh? It wasn't your fault. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's okay. Well, yeah, welcome to the elves, I guess. Here's your ears. And why don't you head over there? And another one of our elves will initiate you, put your ears on, and you can do your first spell. And then from then on out, you'll be an elf just like us. Don't worry, and I'm sorry for saying she. I just, I wanted to. That's who I met in New York. We don't, judge here or identify or anything like that, so you have nothing to worry about. You can just be you. So yeah. Okay, it was nice meeting you, I guess. A little bit odd, but my last trainee was really sweet too. And okay, I'm gonna have a drink and just try not to run here. Like I said, it gets a little hard sometimes, and we only get 45 minutes of sleep a year. Sometimes the boss will let us do other things, but I'll talk to you later. It's nice meeting you. See you soon.